Welcome to my online learners. I am going to give you a little introduction on Unit 1, Chapter 1. First off, good to see that most of you have logged into Blackboard. Way to go, you're getting started. A lot of you have started your Blackboard introduction, which is good. I have marked and put comments on some. Let me show you how to access these comments before we go on. So if you want to access the comments, you go to My Grades. And if I've done anything, I haven't done anything yet. Anyway, if you click here underneath the comment, it will tell you what I did. I haven't done them yet. So when you click underneath them, it will give you the mark. Anything blue is clickable. It will describe for you what's going on. So that'll give you feedback. I've taken the time to give feedback to most assignments just so this way I have a way of communicating with you, which is great. So keep working on your Blackboard assignment, introduction assignment, which is found right here. Just to let you know, all of Unit 1 is to be completed by the test date. So our test date for Unit 1 test is September 17th and 18th. So all of this is to be done by September 16th, which is the cutoff date. Now realize if you want any feedback or marking, you need to give me a couple more days to mark it. And then after the 16th, it'll be cut off and nothing can be done to get those marks. So little by little, keep up. Okay, so that's the Blackboard introduction. Way to go. Keep working on it. Chapter 1, a little bit of information on Chapter 1 for you. So what I've done is in the announcement, I've created a little to-do list, and it's also in Chapter 1. So here's Unit 1, click on Unit 1, and then under Unit 1, we go to Chapter 1. Here's the objectives, so you know what we're talking about. Then we've got the topics we're discussing about. Now, time commitment, they want me to put down a time commitment, but to me, it's all about how much you know and how fast you work. So there's quite a few things to do, so work on it yourself. Now, here is the overview, and the overview gives you an idea of what you're looking for this unit. And here they are. So I would like you to read these topics. Download the reading guide, which can be found under reading guides. And then there are some videos here, and then some information at the bottom. Now, at the bottom, there is some slides. These slides have been made by another instructor. I just left them on because some people find slides useful. So they're there. For me, I like to focus on the reading guide, then it's all together. Okay, so first thing, let's go back to the to-do list. On the to-do list, I want you to download the reading guide, do the lectures 1 and 2 that follow. Then I want you to look at some videos and one more. Just a second here. I jumped ahead. There we go. So here's the introduction videos. You can either click on watch the video, or you can click here. It can be embedded, or you can make it bigger, whichever you want. I was having a few hard drive issues, so that's why there's 2. The other one ends quite abruptly, but it's all good. So that's the information there. Now, as I said, there is a bit of an activity for this, which is the medical terminology activity. So for that, you go under medical terminology here. There's a little video that helps you talk about medical terminology. And then there is the medical terminology assignment. Now, this is, again, stored on a Google Drive. You just have to download the link there. Now, what I want you to do is just to get used to the fact that big words that are used in medical terminology are really made full of little parts. And these, an example of them, and just a small list of them, are found in the appendix. And the appendix is at the back of your textbook, starting on, there we go, starting on the end there. starting on page 459. Okay, so what I want you to do is just look at word combining. I don't expect you to memorize these terms. With practice, you'll get good at realizing that certain terms are used over and over again, and you'll get them into your brain. What I want you to do is just choose. I'm going to use the letters of my name, and that way just mix it up, and it's kind of fun for you to search out, and it makes it more interesting for me to mark because I'm not reading the same thing over and over and over. So I'll start with D. And so I need to find a prefix with D, so I'm going to choose die. And the term die means two. So when the example of that is diencephalon, which is part of the brain that's got two parts. Other dyes. That's just a second here. Okay, you can look through there. If you need any help, you can Google the words, or there is a glossary at the back and you can look up words in the glossary. Okay, and again, it's all just for you to get used to making up the words. If you're realizing that big words are made up of small parts. Now, if you have short names, just use the name of some loved one and stick it on the end, or add a nickname or something. I just want you to get practice looking at word parts. Now to submit it, click on Write Submission here, and then you can save your submission. So you can either write it right here or you can attach the file. Okay? And then don't use the comment unless you have some extra comments. But put your submission in the submission, and then it shows up bigger and easier for me to mark. And this is 3 points, and they're effort points. I can't really, unless you're completely wrong, but usually it's effort just to get an idea of looking at things. Ideally, you should be starting this as soon as you get to it. Ideally, it should be done, about the 10th of September, around there, because this is just chapter 1, and unit 1 has chapter 1, 2, and 3, and I'll just keep giving you more work. So please keep up. If you have any questions, please email me. I like that. And I'm usually pretty good at getting back to you. If you haven't got a textbook, find a friend, check out, there's a Facebook page called RDC Textbooks, or Kijiji is helpful. There's also up at the student, what's it called? There's a student association has a textbook resource there too. You can check that out. Okay, hopefully things are good. Let me know if you have any concerns, and keep working hard. Bye-bye.